We have already learned about theoretical probability. In today's video, we will do some of the problems based on theoretical probability and mainly the questions based on tossing a coin. So the first question goes like this. A coin is tossed once. What is the probability of getting a head? We know when we toss a coin, either we will get head or we will get tail. So there are two outcomes, one is head, other is tail. So total number of outcome is 2. Now what question is, what is the probability of getting a head? So our favorable outcome is getting a head and number of favorable outcome is only one, that is H. So what is the probability of getting a head? So total number of outcome is 2. Favorable outcome only head and number of favorable outcome is 1. Therefore probability of getting a head is number of favorable outcome divided by total number of outcome. So it is 1 by 2. So two coins are tossed simultaneously. What is the probability of getting at least one head? So when two coins are tossed simultaneously, what are the possible outcomes? When two coins are tossed simultaneously, we will have both the coin head or first coin head, second coin tail, again first coin tail, second coin head, then both the coin will get tail. So total number of possible outcome here is 4. Now the question is, what is the probability of getting at least one head? So at least one head means it can be one head or it can be two head. Minimum one head should be there. So what is the favorable outcome here? So favorable outcomes we can write as, out of this 4, the favorable outcomes are, it can be either one head or two head. So at least one head means it can be one head or two head. So the possible outcomes are H, T, T, H, or I can write H, H. So number of favorable outcome is 3 and total number of outcome is 4. Therefore probability of getting at least one head, probability of getting at least one head is number of favorable outcome is 3 and total number of outcome is 4. So it is 3 by 4. So now the next question. 3 unbiased coins are tossed simultaneously. Find the probability of getting exactly 2 head, at least 2 head, at most 2 head. So here first we have tossed one coin in the first problem. Second problem we have tossed 2 coins. In the third problem we are tossing 3 coins. Now what is the probability of getting exactly 2 head, at least 2 head and at most 2 head? So when 3 coins are tossed simultaneously, what are the possible outcomes? Either we can get all 3 head or we can get 3 tails. Again first head then both tail we can get for the other 2 coins. Again first coin tail we can get, second coin head, third coin tail. Again last coin alone we can get head and the first 2 coin we can get tail. Same way here first 2 coin I can get the head and the last coin tail. So these are the different possible outcomes. And for one more outcome we will get, that is so last 2 coin head. So total number of outcomes is 8. Now exactly 2 head, probability of getting exactly 2 head is, total number of outcome is 8 and probability of getting exactly 2 head we can find out, here only one head, here only one head, so 1, 2, 3. So 3 by 8. Again probability of getting at least 2 head. So what is the probability of getting at least 2 head? At least 2 head means it can be either 2 head or 3 head. At least means minimum 2 head should be there. So which are the possible outcomes? H, T, this is one. H, T, H, this is the second one. T, H, third one. So these three, exactly 2 head is there. 2 head or 3 head. So even this will be the favorable outcome. So total number of favorable outcome is 4 and total number of outcome is 8. So answer is 4 by 8. So next is at most 3 head. At most 2 head. At most 2 head means getting 0 or 1 or 2 head. We will list out the favorable outcomes. First, getting 0 head, I have only one outcome, that is all the 3 coins showing tail. Second one is getting 1 head. So getting 1 head means all this 3 will come. So it will be H, T, T, then H, T or T, H, T and T, T, H. So we have only 1 head in these 3 outcomes. Again, 2 heads means these 3 will come, that is H, T, H, H, T and T, H. So which are the favorable outcomes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So number of favorable outcome is 7. Number of favorable outcomes, here it is 7. So probability is number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. So probability of getting at most 2 head is 7 by 8. So probability of getting at most 2 head is 7 by 8. So at most means maximum 2 heads should be there. It can be either 0, it can be 1, it can be 2, but it cannot exceed above 2. Next question. A game consists of tossing a 1 rupee coin 3 times and noting its outcome each time. Hanif wins if all the tosses give the same result, that is 3 heads or 3 tails, and loses otherwise. Calculate the probability that Hanif will lose the game. So when a 1 rupee coin is tossed 3 times, what are the possible outcomes? Just now we wrote either it can be all the 3 coin will show head, or all the 3 coin will show tail, or head, tail, head, tail, head, head, again head, head, tail, and here it can be tail, tail, head, or head, tail, tail, or tail, head, tail. So these are the possible outcomes. Calculate the probability that Hanif will lose the game. When he will win if all the coin shows the same result. So only 2 favorable outcomes are there. So he will win if either it will show all the 3 coins will show head, or all the 3 coins will show tail. So but here the question is, what is the probability that Hanif will lose the game? So number of favorable outcomes is, let E be the event of losing the game, and number of favorable outcomes is 6. Number of favorable outcome is 6. So 6, and total number of outcome is 8. So probability Hanif will lose the game is 6 by 8. So next one, which of the following statements are correct and which are not? Give reason for your answer. If 2 coins are tossed simultaneously, there are 3 possible outcomes. That is 2 head, 2 tails, or 1 of each. That means when 2 coins are tossed, the outcomes are head, head, 2 tail, 2 head, 2 tail, or 1 of each. That means first coin will show tail, second coin will show head, or vice versa. Now, so there are 4 possible outcomes. Each of these outcome probability is 1 by 3. We see probability of getting the head, probability of getting 2 head, that is 1 by 4. Again, probability of getting 2 tail, that is also 1 by 4. And probability of getting either head or tail is actually 2 by 4, which is equal to 1. So none of them is showing the probability 1 by 3. So our argument is wrong. The statement is false. So thank you for watching my video.